Now, I know that you guys also are planning to go on the Carnival of Madness tour along with Seven Dust and Shinedown and Chevelle. So what do you think that's going to be like to be playing along those guys?
That's gonna be great. I mean, we all came up in the ranks, and we all know each other. We've toured with each other and played radio shows with each other, and but it's always been like one or the other. So it's gonna be cool to have all these bands that we're friends with, and a lot of them are like outdoor venues. So I'm pretty sure we'll have a bunch of drinking and barbecuing and hanging out, and I'm excited. It's a bunch of good guys and a bunch of good bands, and I think it's going to be good from like the backstage standpoint for us, just hanging out and having like a rock and roll summer camp, and then, for the fans as well. They're getting, and the ticket prices are pretty cheap for the amount of bands that you're getting. We're trying to keep them low, so I think it's a win-win for everybody.
A Carnival of Madness. It sounds like it should be really exciting. Just the title sounds very interesting, so.
I think that's probably kind of the point, kind of grabs.
I mean, I want to go.
I didn't come up with that one. But
oh, that's too bad. Because that was impressive.
I can't take the credit for that one. Our management manages all the bands. They put it together, so I think they're responsible for that one.
That's really cool. Now, can you tell me the band's inspiration behind the music video Stoned? I was just curious, whose idea was it to have it done in an office with a megaphone?
Whose idea was it what? You cut out for just a second.
I'm sorry, to have it in an office with a megaphone. I thought that was really interesting choice, to put it in an office.
This one was all the directors. Like, we sat around. A lot of times we get really involved, like, the last video, Spaceship, was our concept that we came up with, and this one we were having a hard time coming up with something, and so the directors we worked with, came up with the concept of the office. That's basically what it's kind of about. Is the song itself is being frustrated with that, but to do other things that we named the song, so as opposed to go to work. So
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, they came up with a concept, and I don't really know how they came up with like the megaphone or whatever, but it works and it was fun. I got to break stuff with a sledgehammer, so that was fun. I like doing that in videos.
Yeah, well, it's always fun to break things with a sledgehammer, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than sit there and play the song all day long. I do that every night anyway, so give me something different to do.
It's a good stress reliever, right? You're like, I'm sick of playing this. Another take. This is number 27. Oh, give me something to break.
Yeah, they were like, man, you're crazy. Like, you said action, and you were like on it.
That's awesome. So, Spaceship, I actually really liked that music video too. I thought that was really cool, very kind of science fiction. That one and Psycho had a little bit of. Oh, it kind of reminded me of Star Wars meets Barbarella in Vegas or something. It was just really.
That's funny. That's pretty much exactly what we were going for. Trying to kind of combine the Star Wars type thing because of like the spaceship aspect of it, but still put that in with like the sexy fun side of the song. So we wanted to kind of combine those two worlds into our own little vision.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. I was like, this is like Star Wars and Barbarella and Vegas. It's like
that's funny. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly where we were coming from. So I guess we did good on that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. That one and Spaceship was nicely done too. It was really kind of sci-fi. So which one of you guys are all of you science fiction fans?
I don't know if any of us are really that big in sci-fi, some people are like really into like the Sci-Fi Channel and stuff like that. I mean, I enjoy it when I see it, but I don't know that I'm that big into it. I'm much more of a horror movie buff. That's more my thing for sure. But I can't really put totally grotesque things like that in our videos. They won't get played anywhere.
Oh, like Chainsaw Massacre,
I mean, yeah,
Night of the Living Dead.
Of all time.
Oh.
I have Leatherface coming just chopping people up, but I think MTV would have a problem with that.
I don't know. There might be a way to do it as long as you have a microphone and it's in an office. It could be possible. It might work. You never know. Oh, so that's really cool. Is there anything else you want to, discuss, or, do you want to talk about your new? Because that's it for the questions. That was covered all bases on my end.
Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. If you got it, then I'll take your word for it. You're steering the ship. I'm just hanging out.
Oh, that's awesome. So, okay, well, thank you so much for doing this with us. And
yeah, no problem. Sorry about the confusion, but glad we hooked up. So, yeah, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
I guess we'll see you at the show, because we're going to be covering the show tonight, too. So.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds good.
Okay.
And, yeah, we'll hook up then.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
In a galaxy far away still.